it's about ready to take place. The Mustangs from Muir High trying to get revenge from last year's disappointing loss. And with the victory here tonight, we'll have sole possession of first place in the Pacific League race with one more game to go in the Pacific League race.
Well, Gamal, you spoke of that upset, but really, I mean, a 23-8 was no upset. I mean, they did a job on there last year.
Derek Norman will do the honors for the Mustangs as the Dynamiters have elected to receive. And the boot is a beautiful one indeed. Norman has an excellent foot. Oh, they're going to run this one out of the end zone. What was that? No.
Yeah, the whistle blew.
Whistle blew, and yes.
Automatic touchback.
Yeah.
20-yard line.
Sort of a late whistle there, huh? Number 41, Dial Figueroa, signaling for that one. Catches it in the end zone where the Dynamiters will take over and down. And there, let's talk about that offensive starters for Glendale.
Okay, well, without a doubt, the quarterback is Callister. The main man is faced on rookie number 26. Mike Bright, 23, is one wide receiver. And Figueroa is the fullback.
All eyes will be
the
on
flanker.
All eyes on Passan Rucker as he gets the first carry from scrimmage. And oh my,
diving through was Andre Morton.
Yes, Morton coming in there hard. Morton, number 2, senior, 5'11", 185-pounder. And they trip him up, and then a host of Mustang tacklers come up to finish him off. 11:42 to go in the first quarter of play. We're just underway. It'll be 2nd and 10. They say no gain. Ball is on about the 20-yard line of Glendale. This contest coming to you from Pasadena City College. The Glendale Dynamiters and the John Muir Mustangs. Here's a pass play on 2nd down. Excellent coverage by Maurice Simpson.
Looking for Wright on the quick slant in.
And Wright, as you talked about, Larry, at the top of the show, he's something to watch. 6'4", 175-pound senior, and that time a little slant pattern well covered.
Well, Maurice Simpson's going to play him just man-to-man, just straight up, and he's got him all over the field. You know, because right now, Gamal, you're going to see Maurice Simpson on one side, and you're going to see number 6, Kevin Snell, on the other. But it's going to be Maurice's job tonight, along with also coming in Daniel Stewart, to take Wright one-on-one.
Makes it 3rd and 10 now. And another pass pattern. A long fade pattern over there in the corner. Ball is caught. Oh, my. What a catch. But there's a penalty flag, Larry.
Yeah, a little hot dogging. Hot dogging.
Oh, yeah. Number 23, Mike Wright, makes a big catch in the air, but then he spikes the ball after the catch. Larry, these Glendale Dynamiters, though, are fired up for this game, but that time it's going to cost them.
Yes, fired up is one thing, Gamal, but being smart and be patient and under control is another thing. Yes, he makes the first down, but it's going to be 15 yards going back the other way.
He makes the catch over 2 defenders that time, close to midfield, but this penalty is going to push him back a little bit.
Well, Ron Jones comes over. He reads the play extremely well, and I really thought that Ron Jones had a great opportunity of, possibly making an interception there. But Mike Wright comes over with just a beautiful grab.
A beautiful grab indeed.
Nice little 23-yard reception. Let's take another look, Jamal. You can see right there, there's Simpson. As you can see right there, there's Wright coming down with it. Jones comes over just a little bit too late.
It makes it 1st and 25 now for the Dynamiters. Whistles all over the place. The handoff was to the up man. First man through, Larry.
Looks like Ocon, number 44.
Max Ocon.
He had a tremendous game last week, the ball against PHS.
Max Ocon, 6 feet, 225-pounder.
Yeah, he's a tight end, and he'll switch over and go linebacker. Tremendous athlete.
Must have been offsides there. I didn't see the call.
Yes, it was.
Offsides against the Mustangs makes it 1st and 20 now. Ball at about the 37-yard line. Callister, a quick pass with the intended receiver right, but flags again all over the place.
Looks like that one's going to go against Glendale. Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure is the call against the Dynamiters. And the thing that makes this Glendale offense such a threat is they will put the ball ball up in the air, and they will go on the ground.
Well, they're a well-balanced team, Gamon. You've got, even though you have Payton Rucker with 1,700 yards rushing so far, you know, I mean, Callister Steele's thrown for almost 500 yards. So, I mean, the ball is being, you know, thrown as well as being ran extremely well. Good balanced attack.
2nd and 20. The pitch. Rucker has running room, tries to cut, and Rucker gets the ball close to midfield before he's brought down by
Derek Norman was one of them.
Yeah, Derek Norman, number 7 in there on the stop.
It's like Kenny Keys was on the tackle also.
That time the Mustangs did a good job of pursuing and stopping the outside.
Well, they're trying to stretch, you know, Rucker's just trying to stretch that defense out, trying to find a little seam to cut back in, and also Andre Morton does a real good job of bringing him down also.
Passing situation across the middle to White, and White, another big grab. Jones comes up to make the hit, but not before.
He's got a man down.
A first down.
He's got a Mustang player down
for
on
the
74.
Dynamite.
He's up.
Big number 74, not listening in our program, Larry.
That's James Webster.
Webster.
Nice catch there by Wright. Quick slant in.
Mike Wright, a dangerous man for the Dynamiters. Here's the pitch now to Rucker. Rucker trying to find running room. He's dragged down for a big loss.
Well, Gamal, you use the word drag. I use the word body slam.
Marlon Bonity.
Bonity does a good job.
Body slam indeed as Bonity comes up and makes the hit.
Well, Bonity reads his play extremely well. Shoots through the gap. Gamal right there. Nice body slam.
Good speed by Bonity playing the linebacker position. Coming up to make the stop on Pasadena Rucker.
Well, most teams have been a little more successful, Gamal, running in between the tackles and not outside because of the great speed and the coverage of the linebackers that Muir has.
2nd and 15, but whistles are blowing. Ball is on the 45-yard line of Muir.
He wants the Mustang players to back up.
Yes, indeed, officials on both sides now are telling teams to scoot back a little bit. These guys are really into this ball game, and I tell you, the intensity has really been felt even on the sideline. They come up close to the edge here.
Well, Coach Shoemaker feels though it's going to take about 20 to 25 points to win this game. Even though he's averaging 30 points, Gamal, and they're only giving up 4 points.
Here's another quick pass. Oh, ball close to being intercepted. That time a strong rush put on by the Mustangs. Big John Long in there.
Well, I believe Long tapped the ball right at the line of scrimmage that time.
Kenny Keys also in there on the strong rush for the Mustangs. As it's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 now situation for the Dynamiters.
Well, Gamal, right now they're bringing in Max O'Connor.
Big Max comes in, number 44. As we mentioned, he's 225 pounds. He's 6 feet tall. He's playing that fullback spot.
Well, right now he's playing the tight end position.
He does.
And they caught him.
He does flank out, and now looking for good coverage, good pass coverage down there by Maurice Simpson. Mike White had no room, and Callister had a lot of time, Larry, and then he had no open receivers. Great coverage by the Muir secondary.
Yes, indeed, and Moses does a good job of...
Look at that. He had time, but just nowhere to throw it. Good job by the Mustang secondary. It's going to bring up a 4th and 18, and back deep to receive is Saladin McCullough, who takes the ball on the fly, and now reverses the field. Saladin McCullough has a block. He's got running room. He's got runner. He's got a 40-foot did it. Touchdown Muir. Touchdown Muir. Saladin goes in for the score, and Larry Moore again. This man is nothing but excitement.
Indeed, Gamal, I say it. There was some great blocks made there, and that picket line was set up beautifully by McCullough.
Saladin McCullough just instinctively knows where to go with the ball. He goes to the right at first, as you'll see again on the replay, and then just stops. Cuts field, reverses the field, and then just waltzes in the end zone. My goodness.
Well, let's take another look, Jamal, right here. As you can see, catch on the run with
Here,
good
here.
hands. Like, stop right here.
I think I'll go this way.
Picks up a block right there. Here's another block right here. The wall is set.
And then he's just caught from that point on. He's only at the 40-yard line.
Well, it's oxygen, as you say.
Nothing there but oxygen as the Mustangs get the extra point attempt by Adeline. And we've got ourselves a 7-0 ball game. The Muir offense hasn't been on the field yet, Larry.
No, they haven't, but, you know, special teams is so important. And right there, as you can see, Pasadena McCullough does his job once again, as usual.
He stops on the dime and reverses the field.
Well, they gave him a little change, you know, and said, hey. He picked up a couple beautiful blocks tomorrow. I wish we had it from a different angle.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they set the wall up good, and they did a great job, Larry, of not clipping it. You know, some of the guys just got in there and set a screen, which is really important sometimes.
Okay, we have it from a different angle, Gamar. I think from this angle that you'll be able to see the, you know, the wall set up right there. First of all, does a real good job there.
Oh, good block.
There's one block there. There's another one. There's Colbert making a nice block. And after that, it's Katie at the door.
Oh, my goodness. He just makes it look so effortless. Just so effortlessly,
Well,
man.
Real smooth. Real smooth.
So now Derek Norman will come on again to do the honors for the Mustangs as they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Beautiful kick again by Norman.
Norman just boosts that thing way deep into the end zone, and the Dynamiters now will take over on their own 20-yard line. Wow, what excitement here early in the first quarter. Larry Cole with yours truly, Gamal Smalley. We're in the first quarter of play with 8:23 to go here in the first quarter. The score, the Mustangs 7, Glendale nothing. On a punt return. A punt return for 73 yards by Saladin McCullough. The handoff up the middle to Pathan Rucker, who stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Little or no gain there. Maybe a pickup of one.
That's about it, Gamal, right now. Right now, as I am observing, that front four from Muir is doing one heck of a job. You know, when you see a standstill or just a little motion going one way or another, you know that they're doing their job. And the guys in the pits are doing one heck of a job.
Tim Clark, Tyrone McMullen, Brian Bildheimer, Marcus Washington, Charles Owens, Charles Miles.
Well, Tim Clark is out tonight, Gamal.
Yeah, he
There
is.
was a little car accident. We got Keys.
Keys
got Webster.
Kenny Keys.
Yeah.
Jonathan Mosley, okay. And here they come right now. John Long after him, and here comes Derek Norman to finish him off. Oh, my. Derek Norman makes the heads-up play.
Well, Gamal, you know, what you said earlier, and it's very true. What's making that happen is great coverage in the secondary. Maurice Simpson and Morton, they're doing an excellent job.
Well, Larry, I think the emphasis put on this week in practice in the secondary, they knew they had to do the job here tonight, and they are doing it.
Well, right now, they're up to the test right now. Good job by Norman.
O-line of Glendale doing a pretty adequate job, but when there's nobody to throw it to, you know, you can't hold them up forever. And the Mustangs are coming. Now it's 3rd and 7 for Glendale. Passing situation. Looking. Good coverage again. Look at that coverage. But Rucker with good speed gets out to the outside, close to a first down, but he's going to be shy a couple of yards, Larry. And again, the coverage was well. They jumped that one to Pathan that time, but, you know, he's a speedster, but, those Mustang secondary players, they've got a lot of speed as well.
Indeed, Gamal. The doesn't really fool anybody. You know, it's a little semi-screen right there. You can see Rucker right there. Now, he breaks the tackle right there. He's really been good. There should have been a loss in that play, but it's still short, Gamal, 4th and 2. So they've got a punter. Once again, good defense by the Mustangs.
And it's going to give the Mustangs excellent field position. Of course, if you are Glendale, you don't want to kick the ball to number 4. I would think that's an ill-advised decision. Wouldn't you, Larry?
Well, right now, there you go. As you can see.
They kick the ball the other way. Right out of bounds at about the 45-yard line on Muir. They're going to take over and possession. They don't want to figure out their chances now, huh?
Indeed. And this is the first time the Muir's had the ball. The 6:47 mark in the first quarter. So that offense should really be pumped up and ready to go.
Oh, we are first look at the Mustangs offense as they go into action now. The quarterback, Andy Colbert, will lead the troops out. Rodney Smith looks like he's going to up back for him. there.
But that's a big train coming at you, buddy.
I tell you it is. Roger Smith, the senior, 6 feet, 220 pounds, running at that fullback spot. Mustangs have had some changes on offense, haven't they?
Yes, they have. They've had quite a few. This has been a type of situation where almost every week there seems to be something new and different.
Mosley, Menzo Williams, who gets the carry this time. Oh, big tackle by
Max Okon, number 44.
Yeah, he comes up and
linebacker he shot the gap extremely well.
Menzo Williams tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. Matter of fact, they say it was a loss on the play of 1, so it's going to make it a 3rd and 6 situation now. And Andy Colbert, a few times we've seen him this year, and you know, they talked about him at the beginning of the season not having the greatest passing arm, but I tell you, he's pretty accurate when he does have to put it up.
Well, I believe he can throw the football like.
Now here's the pit. Fumbled, ball coughed up, but
McCullough does a real good job of recovering that ball. That was the ill-advised pitch that time.
Saladin covers it up, and the Mustangs retrieve it, but it's not going to be good enough for the first down. They'll be shy of about 3. And it's going to make it 4th. Well, they have it now 4th and 2.
Looks like he's going to go for it.
4th and 2, the ball on the 43-yard line of Glendale. And I believe that Coach Morris is going to go for it.
Well, that just lets you know that he has a lot of confidence in his defense, Jamal. For him, especially early in the game right now at the 4:56 mark.
And also, Larry, number 5, Roger Smith is in the game. And as you mentioned, what a train he is, huh? The handoff goes. No. They run the option, which is somewhat of a surprise. And Colbert gets it around the end. It's going to be close to a mere first down.
Rucker pushing Colbert out of bounds. But not until he gets the first down.
But did he get it there?
Oh, yes, definitely.
He did get it. Indeed, they say the Mustangs get the first down. Somewhat of a surprise call. They fake the handoff to the first man through, and they run the option left. Mustangs come up with the first down nonetheless. 4th down.
As you can see right there, Rucker pushed him out of bounds. On our field is Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Linscomb.
4th.
Counter to McCullough.
That's right. First down and 10. McCullough on the counter. And 4:44 to go in the quarter.
Max Okon tripped him up. If he wasn't tripped up, Jamal, he was gone. Nice counter that time.
Mustangs will alternate. Daniel Stewart and Ron Jones, who will bring plays in. Right now, Jones comes in the game. And it makes a 2nd and 6 situation now for the Mustangs. Colbert calling the signal. The handoff goes to Saladin McCullough as he reads the block. Goes right behind the tackle, gets the ball all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now flag, late flag. So we'll have to wait and see. Unsportsmanlike conduct. There's a preliminary indication against Muir.
Personal foul, Muir.
Personal foul, Muir. And that gain is going to be nullified.
You hate to see that, especially with a nice little drive they're going for the Mustangs, but you know, these guys are still kind of pumped up and the adrenaline's flowing extremely heavy, but they've got to be patient. They've got to stay under control. Mosley checks in, the wild man.
Mustangs pumped up for this game, Larry, and that's pretty much in the wrap of the Mustangs this season. Many times they've kind of come out a little just laid back. He's out to the left. Colbert keeps the ball. Colbert has running room. Good move at the 20, make it the 30.
25-yard line.
Yard line, gets it all the way, scrambles down to the 25, where the Mustangs now will operate.
Well, let's take another look. Here's Cooper right now, optioning down the line. Does a real good job of getting out to the outside. Little juke move right there. Jamal picks up an extra four more yards. Nice run. Makes it 4th and 2.
So with the 4th and 2 situation now, Mustangs going for it here. And they have Roger Smith in there at the up back. Saladin McCullough's a setback. Ron Jones also in the backfield. Movement down there by Glendale. Long count. Oh, and then the Mustangs finally jump off. Oh, Larry. They were trying to draw him offside. That time it wasn't good.
Well, you know, they almost had him the first time, you know, but the lineman's got to be They've got it set. They've got a hold. And unfortunately, they didn't do it. So it's illegal procedure. So going from 4th to 2 to 4th to 7, tougher call.
That time, Marcus Washington, number 56, appeared to be the man moving offside for the Mustangs.
What do you call it, Gamal?
Well, Larry, I tell you, I like that student body right to Saladin McCullough. Wide side of the field, let him do it.
Okay, well, Jones is trying to line up on the left, so I think they're coming this way. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. They run the same option play. Gets nowhere. Oh, great defensive surge, and now here's a late flag again.
It looks like he's got his face mask. But Gamal, you know, first of all, he runs the option to the short side of the field.
Yeah.
So that's a little unusual and strange.
Larry still trying to find out who the call was against. It looks like it's now they're signaling against Muir.
Yeah. Right here, he's running on the short side of the field. There's nowhere to run. No. There's nowhere to hide.
I mean, how can you run the option on the short side of the field, man? I mean, when the sideline is...
It's a short option. A very short option. And there's not many options involved in this short option.
Kind of cut your options, so to speak.
Yes, it does. But right now, let's take a look at it. It looks like...
dead ball foul.
Dead ball
foul against Glendale will now give... But it was after the fact, huh?
Yes.
So after the tackle, dead ball foul still gives the Dynamiters possession, and now Nathan Callister will march his squad back out there on offense, and we'll see if they can't generate something now with 2:12 to go here in the first quarter. Callister hands off to Rucker right up the tackle, right behind tackle that is, following big number 71, Jason Spangler. The flags are on the field again. A lot of penalties thus far, Larry.
Yes, it has been. So far, really, it's been kind of a sloppy game in terms of penalties. But I think, Gamal, you know, they'll settle down probably in the second quarter. Right now, you know, these kids are still hyped up. It's only been one big play. Besides that, it's been a pretty much of a tug of war. Illegal procedure against Glendale.
Illegal procedure against the Dynamiters. Will make it now 1st and 25.
If they accept it.
And they haven't moved the ball at all, have they, Larry?
Okay, now they're moving it now.
Okay, right. There's just 2 balls on the field. That's what it's yeah. Mustang. There's 2 balls on the field.
Yeah, right.
Now, I hope we can get a shot of this. 2 balls on the field. There's one by the Mustang player.
Okay, he picked it up.
Okay, good.
Okay, he finally picked it up.
Never mind, folks at home. I thought I was seeing double for a minute.
No, you were correct, Gamal. There were 2 balls on the field.
And now the ball now on the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 30 to go for the night for the Dynamiters. Glendale now a dangerous attempt to try to pass, and here's another flag. Rucker again, no gain on the play, but flags all over the place there.
Well, you know, Rucker really, you know, you take a couple big games, but basically, you know, last week against KHF, Rucker only rushed for 87 yards. I mean, he wasn't a real factor. I mean, you know, the big play was Mike Wright on a 76-yard bomb. O'Con, the tight end, caught a beautiful pass, and in fact, ran over 2 people last week for another touchdown.
There you see our officials. Head referee is Bob Hernandez. The umpire is Bill Jackson. Head line judge is Frank LeBlanc. The line judge is Jim Crowley. And the back judge is Jed Clampett. As you see the officials. Jed Clampett is really his name, Larry.
I hope so.
No Beverly Hillbillies still there. Did we see the call, Larry?
Illegal procedure. So they're going backwards.
Right. It's still 1st and 35, though. It could have been 2nd and 30.
Now, this is a very, very critical play here because Muir is going to be coming. They're going to be shooting linebackers and everything else.
And they run the pitch to Rucker. Rucker has blockers out front. Rucker's still on his feet. Rucker gets the ball all the way to about the 26-yard line before he's finally brought out of bounds, Larry. But, a good call. And he had rushers on, blockers, that is, out there on the left side.
Well, that was the first time Rucker was able to get outside, and this time they do a real good job. That time the linebackers got caught up inside, as you can see, Gamal. And, hey, no containment on the outside, and Rucker does a good job.
Now that's going to make it 2nd and 11 there, and I was wondering, why not take a down away from them back there on those penalties?
Well, I'm just trying to keep them from going further and further back, which is I guess it's okay because you have such a tough defense, and you're looking for, and you're possibly looking for the field position.
The handoff now, straight up the middle.
Rucker picks up about 4.
And that's going to make it a 3rd and 5 situation. So the Dynamiters seemingly getting themselves out of the hole just because they've had the opportunity.
Well, you know, you had 2 penalties, you know, 3 penalties. You know, you had the dead ball foul for 15. You had two illegal procedures. But with Mr. Payton Rucker doesn't take but one big play, and he's right back in it.
Well, I tell you, I don't know.
Well, he's so explosive, Gamal. I mean, he's the kind of back, you know, you give it to him 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times in a row, and you may stop him, but all of a sudden, boom, he's going to pop you for a big one. Same situation with Saladin McCullough on the other side. You know, these guys, I mean, he's being key. Wherever he goes, you better have a linebacker or somebody right there on him. So, but it's just a matter of time, you know, before he breaks one.
This game has seemed to take a long time here in the first quarter.
A lot of penalties.
A lot of penalties, indeed, Larry. And with 40 seconds to go, we're only in the first quarter, folks. 7-0 is the score. Saladin McCullough on a 73-yard punt return takes it in for the Mustangs' only score, the only score in the ball game. And right now, the Glendale Dynamiters, 3rd and 4 situation. Handoff to Rucker, and I don't believe he got it, Larry.
He's short about a yard.
Don Rucker really fired up for this game in the pregame warm-up. In fact, we saw him make a few gestures there in the Muir direction there.
Yeah, he did. I was kind of shocked and surprised. You know, I mean, I thought the guy was a little more class act than that, you know, and comes out and flips him off. I guess that's proper to say.
Blunt than that. You know, in the warm-up, you know, Larry and I both a little surprised, but, you know, the emotions up for this game. It's going to be 4th and 1. They're going to go for it, Larry.
Well, I think they're going to try to draw Muir offside. They really didn't seem to be that such an offensive set that they were actually going to run a play. Well, tomorrow, earlier today, there was the sophomores played Glendale to a 0-0 tie. I was there along with you, Gamal, for a little while, and I was really impressed with Glendale. I mean, they played extremely well, and, you know, the Mustangs have an outstanding team. Both teams were 3-0 in league, and they tied to a 0-0 tie.
Oh, it was a very, very close game. Jeremy Bonwell, the quarterback of that JV team, hit a strike that went in and out of the hand. Kenny Haskell and Kenny Haskell both really had a successful game as well. So many of the Mustang players. But that one went in and out, and that was about as close as they got. They also had opportunity to get a field goal in that game there, and they came up short.
Well, Callister is 3 out of 6 for 42 yards, and 2 of those catches have gone to Mike Wright. 2 catches for 36 yards. Payton Rucker has carried the ball 7 times for 39 yards. Callister rushed the ball 1 time for 2 yards.
And Larry, in that game, you know, Daniel Stewart has a younger brother in that Jim Buxton game we were talking about. But Daniel Stewart, we found out today, took his SAT test and he passed it with flying colors.
Oh, yeah, he's all set and ready to go. 4th and 1, Gamal.
4th and 1. Here's a big call, big play.
He's got it.
They hand the ball off to, is it Rucker there?
No, it's not Rucker. It's another.
Oh, it's number 81. Now, here's an interesting story. Yeah, Friedman normally wears number 34, and that's Gil Friedman II. Normally wears number 34, but the dog got to it this week. I found the scoop out, Larry.
Now, that's a good little tip right there.
Yeah, I tell you. So he's wearing number 81. Of course, Friedman, 5'11", 180-pound senior. Gets the first down for the Nitro. The handoff goes to Pasadena Rucker. He's stacked up by a host of Mustang tacklers, including Kevin Snell, number 6. And
Ron Jones is in there.
Ron Jones in there in the action, and also
Long.
Yeah, Big John Long, only a junior, 6'1", 180, down there on the stop as well. Ron Jones, what an exceptional athlete he is. Of course, in our highlight reel, we see the devastating block he laid in the Rose Bowl last season, and for one of those plays. And everyone gets a kick out of watching that. And of course, we talked about the Rose Bowl coming up next week, the safety testing between these two, between the Pasadena High, that is, and the Mustangs. But right now, we've got one more game before it, and it's a big one indeed. Glendale, 2nd and 8. The handoff right up the middle gets nowhere. The Mustangs have been stingy up the middle on defense.
Yes, they have to. Kenny Keys is right there.
Also, yeah, number 52, Kenny Keys. He's a junior, 6 feet, 170.
Along with the wild man.
Mosley. Mosley has worn a couple of numbers.
Yeah, but tonight he's 42. Ever since they switched him over, Gamal, to the fullback position, he's kept that number. So he's 42 from now on in.
Okay. He's going to make it now 3rd and 7 for the Dynamiters, and White is wide to the left. Rucker in the backfield. The pitch
to Rucker
on the right side. Rucker trying to hit that sideline. Rucker, oh, the speed of Rucker. Finally gets hit out of bounds at the 50. But there, he might have enough for a first down.
Yes, I think he does, Gamal. I tell you, just prior to that play, you know, he looked over to the sideline and was like saying, Coach, have you forgotten about me? Have you forgotten about me? Right there, this Rucker going outside. There's a good block right there. Come on, here's where Derek Norman puts him out of bounds.
Finally, Derek Norman comes up to get him out of bounds, but that's just pure speed to get to that sideline. That time you saw. Don Rucker, the senior tailback, gets there, and he got there in a hurry. First down for the Dynamiters. 1st and 10, ball just at midfield. Callister calling the signal to hand off the second man through. Rucker breaks the tackle, but boom, here comes Stewart.
Daniel Stewart comes up from his safety position.
And he layers the boom. Stewart, a solid defender in the back secondary for the Mustangs. He comes up that time to make the hit.
Well, he lays a nice hat on Rucker there. You can see it there, come right there. Boom. Nice wrap tackle.
John Long almost had him there at the line of scrimmage.
Well, John hit him kind of low that time, and he was able to run out of that tackle, Gamal. You got to, you can't hit those backs, down by the, at least from the knee down. You can't hit them because they'll break those tackles. They'll run out of those tackles.
2nd and 9, the pitch goes to Rucker. Rucker with a good cut, but look at the Mustangs pursuit.
Oh, Webster does a good job. He's pumped.
Bonity also down there on the stop. As the Mustangs now getting to the ball area.
Well, the thing that Coach Shoemaker wanted, he stressed earlier today, Gamal, was that, Larry, I would just like to keep ball control. I really don't want to see the Mustangs on the field too many times because it's so explosive.
That offensive line for Glendale, they're not many small guys by any means. 6'2", Alvin Santos is number 73 at 265, and Jason Spangler, 225.
They got him strung out.
Don Rucker just running for daylight. That time, a host of Mustang tacklers down there cracking before he gets out of bounds. Looks like big Derek Norman.
Norman, Stewart, along with Morton. Looks like another flag on.
Also, Chris Milton, number 87, in there to help make the stop. Flags are on the play, huh, Larry?
Well, it looks like, let's see.
I see a flag of the backfield through one over here.
Yeah.
And the preliminary indications that it's against Muir.
Personal foul, Muir. You're right.
Oh, it's going to be a big one. It's going to give
15 yards to give him a first down.
not only a first down, it'll give them excellent field position as well. The Glendale fans now starting to come alive. There you see quite a few of them making the trip out here to Pasadena tonight. Larry Cole and yours truly, Gamal Smalley, with 8:46 to go here in the first half of play. The Mustangs are on top 7-0. But now the Glendale Dynamiters threatening.
He's ready to go up top. Timeout.
Didn't like what he saw.
I don't think so, Gamal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's a man short. He was a man short, Gamal.
So rather than get the penalty, he smartly calls a timeout here. First of the game was fun.
That was a smart heads-up play by Callister that time. He looked over and realized he didn't have a tight end, Gamal. Well, penalty-wise, Muir's been assessed 40 yards, Glendale 40 yards also.
Larry, who's Pasadena High playing tonight?
Center Valley.
We'll talk about next week's game and what it means to the Pacific League race. Of course, the Mustangs in charge of their own destiny right now.
From here on out.
First and 10 now for Glendale. The ball on the 35-yard line. Back to pass goes Challister. Trying to look across the middle. Oh, my! Wright was the intended receiver. Excellent coverage once again by the Mustang secondary. I hope we get a chance to see that one again, man.
Well, I tell you, first of all, he saw footsteps. He saw the big hit put on him. It's a quick slant in there by Wright. And right there, as you can see, there's a big hit. And almost an interception.
Danny Stewart comes up to the layer up top to rushing punch. That time on Wright. Right now, think wide to the left. He's going one-on-one with Maurice Simpson. The handoff goes to Rucker. Check that. Into the ball game now for Glendale. Number 22, Sean Cole.
Sean Cole.
And Sean Cole there, he's an athlete to watch also. Sean Cole, 5'10", 155-pounder, only a junior. He's waiting in line and waiting in the wings to take over for Pathan Rucker. And next year they have a lot of high hopes for Cole.
Yes, they do. Right now, Cole starts on the defense as the right corner. But he does fail Rucker.
Excellent prospect. And we have 11, check that, 8 minutes to go now in the first half. Challister the pitch. Rucker just back in the ball game. Rucker with a good job of running the ball. And that time he plows his way all the way down. Inside the 30-yard line, make it the 27-yard line of Muir. So it'll be 4th down and 2 now for Glendale as they have had ball control.
Well, here's Rucker right here, come right through Linville. Does a real good job, and he's trying to pick up a couple holes there.
That time Danny Stewart tried to hit him high, and he's finally brought down by Andre Morton at the 27.
Well, Gamal, I've got a little trivia here for you. A little tip that this team has not tried a field goal attempt all season.
So they want to take it in. They don't want to get it close, man.
Not down here.
Handoff to the first man through. Strong run. There.
That was by the fullback.
It looked like that time James Washington comes into the game. Yes. James Washington, the 36, 5'9", 198-pound junior fullback who will be taking over for Oxton when he graduates. So right now the Dynamite is getting a lot of options in terms of running backs, and they're moving the ball effectively now on the Mustangs as they march it all the way down to about 19, look at the 18-yard line of Muir. The Dynamiters on the mark. The pitch is to Pathan Rucker. Rucker is whooped up in the backfield. Great defensive play down there by number 19, Bonity, and number 52, Kenny T.
Well, Bonnie did a great job that time just shooting the gap. He read the play early, Gamal, and made up his mind to go for it, and he did. Great play by Bonity.
Marlon Bonity, a senior, 5'10", 180-pound linebacker.
Right there, Gamal, as you can see, he shoots the gap right there.
The quickness of Bonity, Larry, really a factor that time. A guy like Pathan Rucker, who has exceptional speed, has nowhere to go thanks to the fine pursuit of a Marlon Bonity. So with 6:28 to go, the score still remains the Mustangs 7-0. We have now a little delay on the field. Officials timeout.
Well, on the side of the ball, number 74, Wester's being attended to. Looks like he's got a twisted knee there. Or an ankle. We really can't tell right now. We'll try to get an update on that.
So now Wright, flanked wide to the left. Right. The handoff goes to Rucker. Rucker gets a pickup, maybe 2. Not much. Larry, what do you think of Pathan Rucker as a college prospect?
He's awfully small, Gamal, right now. He'll have to pick up a little bit of weight, but I tell you, he's such a little nifty runner. Very smart, very explosive. But he'll need to pick up about at least 15 pounds.
Pathan Rucker is 5'10", 185-pounder as they lift him. And here's now 3rd and 13, a little pass pattern. Oh, a lot of contact down there. Mike Wright going one-on-one with Maurice Simpson. But there's a no call there.
That's awfully close. That was awfully close. That was a gift that time.
Actually, White had a step on Simpson. The ball was greatly underthrown. And here, let's take a look at it again.
Well, we really can't tell right there, but right there you can see that. Well, we really couldn't tell by that shot.
Right had lost his footing, even trying to make the cut back to get up under the ball, but you couldn't really see the contact that we saw.
I would have been out there on the field.
I tell you, Maurice Simpson seemed to have a lot of hands on Wright on that play. And Larry, you talk about field goals. I think they're going to try one.
Hey, this will be the first one for the season.
Into the ball game to do the honors. Nordanian, Edward Nordanian, 600.
Well, his nickname is the Roach.
So the Roach will come in. I'm glad he has a nickname, in fact.
Got a timeout.
There is a delay, official timeout now on the field.
No, once again, they're short.
And the official allowed them to get another man out there. That was kind of strange. Here's the field goal attempt. It's up. It's long enough. It is no good as it just hooks to the left.
To the left.
And so the Mustang defense holds once again.
Well, he hasn't, like I said, Gamal, this is his first field goal attempt. And as we can see right there, he just hooks it to the left.
So at 5:28 to go, Larry Cole and yours truly, Gamal Smalley, here at Pasadena City College.
Crowd's picking up.
Yeah, you see the jam-packed Mustang side, and Glendale side has quite a few people as well. And we've got ourselves a ball game. Lindsey Williams, the ball carrier for Muir. He almost loses that ball as it's starting to slip behind his back there. With a big loss on the play.
Big loss and a big hit, big play. Gamal, that double tight end set that Muir runs, they stack everything up. It's so compact, and I really think it just takes away just a little bit of the Mustang speed, they've got great speed, just not being utilized. I just feel as though that double tight end set it, and they haven't attempted to pass all night. You're awfully predictable.
It's going to be a 2nd and 11 situation now for the Mustangs. Flag to stop this play. Too much time could be the preliminary indication. Mustangs took a long time getting that play off there.
Yeah, they did. Well, first of all, they're shuttling the plays in. Here comes Stewart and out, with the next play, but that takes a little time. And Coach Virgil Grant, the offensive coordinator, who calls all the plays without a spotter, without headphones. That's a heck of a job he's trying to do. I think he's trying to do a little bit too much, but that's his philosophy, and that's what they believe in. And I have my doubts about it. And there's been quite a few people asking me about it, and I said, hey, it's kind of hard to do it all, but
2nd and 16 now. Oh, mixed up on the play, and now Andy Colbert has a receiver downfield. He had Danny Stewart wide open across the middle, of course, though. Andy Colbert was under a lot of pursuit, though, there.
Yes, he was. Like you said, Gamal, he was rolling out that time, and the play really didn't develop that well. Right from the start, you saw a little bump in the backfield.
Mario Jenkins, however, was the intended receiver, but Danny Stewart, Dinko was wide open down the middle there.
He was.
And when you talk about Dinko, little Danny Stewart on offense, Larry, he was quite an offensive player last year, not really used that much this season.
Well, him or Ron Jones, and I thought these kids were outstanding wide receivers.
There's a quick punt,
yeah,
and on 3rd down and 16, and it luckily takes a Mustang bounce to get all the way down to the 45-yard line, but oh my, what a call.
Well, that's something that they've done before in league, or rather preseason, Gamal, and I have a problem with that. The reason why I have a problem with that because with the explosiveness of Saladin McCullough, every chance you get, you want to put the ball in his hands. And for them, the quick kick on 3rd and 16, you are automatically giving up the opportunity of possibly making it. You're saying that I can't make it.
Not only that, Larry, that kick was a hard kick to get off because he's lined up at the tailback spot. The ball bounced at their own 40, but bounced all the way back to the 45. So they dodged a bullet that time. And now here's the bomb. Oh my, what a catch by Wright. Flags on the play. The touch pass. Wright had to really delay his pattern for a minute because he really had He had him beat for 6, Larry, but he makes a great adjustment and a great catch.
Yes, he does. And remember, Gamal, that's after a quick kick on 3rd down. So if they score on this, it's because they gambled on 3rd and 16. I never would have done it.
Well, I tell you, it's certainly unusual. I've never seen it before.
Well, I used to see it back in 1970 myself, the early 60s.
I was going to say I've never seen it before from the Mustangs. I've heard that they did run that though a few times this season. And roughing the passer is called. There's a couple penalties, also a personal foul. Both. Okay, no, that was against Glendale. So we have offsetting penalties there.
Well, let's take a look here. I really can't tell if there, but nice catch there by Wright.
Wright makes a great adjustment to.
And the reason why that flag was thrown Gamal down on the sidelines because he had stepped out of bounds and came back in.
Okay, so 1st and 10 now. Ball on the 45-yard line once again. Pasadena Rucker spinning off tackles with a great heads-up
play. And met right there by Morton.
Andre Morton, a senior, 5'11", 185-pounder, comes up from the linebacker spot to make the hit.
Along with Kevin Snell.
Kevin Snell, number 6. Senior, 6 feet, 170-pounder. When I walk on the sideline, look at Big Kev, though. He looks bigger than that.
Well, he's, you know, those shoulder pads and the knee pads and the thigh pads and the tape and everything else.
I tell you.
A couple extra T-shirts.
All right. 2nd and 9 now for the Dynamiters. Here comes Ron Jones in a blitz. Oh, but they catch him, and a good gainer for Glendale. Finally brought down by John Long, number 48 for the Mustangs. But that time you saw Ron Jones coming from his outside position, Larry, but they picked it up well.
Yes, they did. Well, that time he overran the play. That's all. I mean, you know, it's a gambling defense. They're going to always be shooting a linebacker or a safety or somebody.
Mustangs out there now with Mosley, number 42. John Long, number 48. Up front, looks like number 56, Marcus Washington in the game. No, number 55, Larry, is Levon Smith.
Yeah. Bonity.
3rd and 5. Long count by the Dynamiters. Callister calling the signal. Drops back to pass. Long rush put on. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. Morton. And Smith down there also, Larry. Almost had his hands on there on the pursuit.
You know, this defense is just really outstanding. I mean, this was really carried them. As you can see right there, Callister is just scrambling. And right there, you see what you couldn't see, but Morton tripped him up, and as you said, John Long comes up and finishes up.
Levon Smith down there is only a sophomore, 6'1", 6'2", 190, and he's a basketball player as well.
Yes, he is. You know, they've moved him around a little bit. He's gone from tackle to tight end to guard. They've got it.
They'll get the first down indeed. So, with a minute 45, Glendale.
Well, they've got to hustle now. They've got to, in fact, now they're under 2 minutes now, Gamal, so they've got to just start going.
Glendale, Mary, we're anticipating now them going to the pass, and they have an outstanding receiver in Wright, you know. They'll go up top to him.
Indeed, I would probably come out there and, well, they've been playing right, you know, one-on-one with Simpson. Right now, they're
Figueroa and Wright now flanked wide to the right. Mustangs are sending. They go the other way. Rucker, but the catch was made out of bounds. Great heads-up defense that time put on by Derek Norman.
Well, I tell you, I was really impressed with this Derek Norman going step for step with Rucker. Now, here's a guy that's a tight end, a linebacker, and he's running step for step with Rucker.
Of course, a lot of folks remember Derek Norman for Blair High. He was outstanding running back over there at Blair. He comes over to Muir this season and has done an outstanding job for the Mustang secondary.
Well, I tell you, also,
I'd like to remind our folks at home, you're watching PCAC Channel 56 Sports. Back to live action, Larry Cole and yours truly, Gamal Smalley. 2nd and 10 now for the Dynamiters. There's a little quick slant pattern, Larry. Oh, kind of a dangerous pass, huh?
Well, that was a fade pattern, you know, going to the corner, but he just overthrew the ball, period. But, you know, Derek Norman's been moved around quite a bit, Gamal. He started tight end, and now I see him tonight playing like a safety. a lot of these kids have gone through a lot of different, positions all season long, and there's been some concern from some parents and some of the players themselves.
Well, it's part of the new process. It's coaches learning the players for the first time. Of course, the players have to learn the coaches, and the coaches have to learn the players. That's part of the procedure when you have a new coaching staff come in. And sometimes it does cause problems. It causes problems in terms of adjustments.
First
right
man
now,
through.
it's the first man through. Oh, my.
Oh, Gamar, he dropped it. He missed the tackle. It's
the old tackle-eligible play. What? Faked our camera crew, faked everybody out. What was that, Larry? What's that?
He set the ball down on the ground, Kamal. If we can just see it again, I can show you where he set the ball down on the ground.
Number 56 was the ball carrier, Larry. That's the tackle-eligible play. Yamawasaki. Let's take a look.
No, he just sets it down, you see, and he picks up and just runs with it. So you can't see. He's way up there, you see. Yeah.
Very unusual play. I have to admit, I did not see the play at all. All I saw was number 56 running with the ball, and he gets it all the way inside the 5-yard line now. Let's see if we can see it again.
See, he just set it down, Kamal. See, he set it down. He never had the ball.
Who never had the ball?
See, the ball is snapped. He just set it down. He fell back like you saw him with the ball, right? The center had picked the ball up and kept running.
The center set the ball down.
No. The center set the ball down, and the guard picked it up. Yamawaki picked it up.
And Yamawaki scampers all the way down to the 3-yard line. Make it the 2 of Muir. Now with 1:07 to go here in the first half, Glendale is threatening there, and we've seen some very, very strange things here in the first half.
Well, yes, we have. Gamal, that's one of those old plays. Every once in a while they do work. It worked that time.
Handoff, first man through.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Glendale. And the fans from Glendale go wild.
Well, Muir's played them pretty even off, up until that time, Gamal. They really haven't overpowered Muir or anything of that nature, and a little trickery that time. But that play was set up because of that quick kick. And I'm going to note that, and let's see if that play figures out to be one of the big plays of the game.
The Rogues will attempt. Edward, Nigerian, attempt the extra point. It's up, it's good. We've got ourselves a tie ball game. Oh my, what a turn of events here in this first half of play. 7-7 is the score. Glendale and Muir, they're playing for the immediate sole possession of first place.
And there's a touchdown.
There's a touchdown run. That time for Don Rucker, I believe, was the ball carrier there.
First man through the fullback.
So everybody in a daze here at Harrell Field on the campus of Pasadena City College, as we've seen some very untypical type plays, you might say. A third down punt attempt that luckily goes in favor of Muir in terms of the bounce of the ball, but it gave up possession early.
Yeah, I mean, but you're still giving up your possession.
Gave up possession early, and the Dynamiters capitalized on it. They tie the ball game up with 1:03 to go here in the first half.
I mean, we'll never know what they would have made it on 3rd and 16.
And now here come the Dynamiters. As they'll kick this one off with 1:03 to go. Look for more trickery. A squib kick, indeed it is. More trickery. Ball bounces and bounces.
If he can get that first wave, he can go.
Morton.
Oh, boy. If Morton would have got to that first wave, he was gone.
Morton almost takes tackler down there to make the stop nonetheless. James Westumich, 5'9", 198, junior. But you're right. If he can beat Westumich, he's gone there down the sideline. So the Mustangs now with 59 seconds. Let's take a look. Look at that.
Right there. As you can see, there's no one else out there.
With 54 seconds and counting to go, the Mustangs now with the ball on the 40-yard line, their own 40. And here's a pass play. But Colbert now having to reverse his field. Colbert with a lot of running room. Colbert now stops at the 20. Takes tackles and then gets out of bounds. And the Mustangs fans starts to make a little noise here.
A great individual effort by Colbert.
Colbert reversing his field, cutting across, and getting the ball all the way inside the 20 for the Mustangs. Now with 33 seconds, we'll see if they can't get a score out of it.
As you can see right there, Gamal Colbert has the ball behind his back, and he comes back up, reverses field, and comes down this way, picks up a block. A little juke move right there, and picks up an extra 3 more yards, and he's out of bounds. And does a good job, Gamal, of getting out of bounds and stop the clock. Nice 43-yard scamper by Colbert.
So, the Pasadena Star News Sports section said today, Larry, that this game would have a lot of fireworks. Indeed, it has had some fireworks.
Well, we've had some fireworks, and we've had some surprises. I mean, right now, you just don't know what to expect out of either coach.
So with us 33 seconds to go, the score is all tied 7-7. Of course, Jason Adeline, an excellent field goal kicker for the Mustangs. Let's take a look at that extra,
Right
another
there,
angle,
Gamal.
yeah.
Good individual effort right there, just picking up people. Nice juke right there, and see, jumps out of bounds and stop the clock.
Great job by our camera crew, doing an excellent job once again here, giving us this call. Camera 3, Manny Martinez down there doing a fine job for us. Also, Sergio Martinez on camera 1. Bill Devine, Eric Bluebreaker and VCR, but we go back to live action. It's going to be the option left. The pitch goes to Saladin McCullough, who stops, stutter steps, gets the ball down inside, make it the 15, close to the 15.
Well, the clock is running. I don't know just what the timeout situation is.
18 running. There you see the clock at the top of your screen. The Mustangs now will desperately try to throw the ball out of bounds. And that's what they're going to do right there. If they go to that side of the field area, and that's pretty dangerous. Oh, my. If you're going to throw the ball out of bounds, watch what way over there where Passan Rucker with 2 more steps picks it off and he's gone.
Right, you throw it to the short side of the field just to stop the clock.
There you see
Saladin McCullough on the run before does a good job.
And perhaps he should have tried to get out of bounds on that play, though, there. With now 7 seconds to go. Adeline, Jason Adeline will come out, senior 5'5", 150, will come out and try to give the Mustangs the lead once again. Michael Perry, the junior, will hold. Adeline's kick is up there, and it's good.
He's got it.
Fans love it here at Corral Field with 2 seconds to go. Jason Adeline gives the Mustangs a lead once again, 10-7. Fine kick there.
Yes, it was. Adeline does a good job.
Boy, it helps to have somebody with a foot like that down there in those situations.
But I think what's also nice, the Mustangs, they can just, as we can take another look at it, Gamal, he had plenty leg on it. Could have went back another 10 yards. Well, right here, you just squib kick it, and that'll do it. You go in leading 10-7. And you got to shake your head and say, they could be up maybe 10-0, or maybe 7-0.
Well, coming up at halftime, we're going to have Jason Evans' top 10. And we're also going to be joined with the head water polo coach for Glendale High School, Pat Lancaster. And, of course, the legendary Muir water polo coach, Mr. Walt Culbertson, who's been here, it seems like forever. I think he has been here since forever.
He's a cornerstone.
I tell you, and congratulations once again on the Mustangs and that outstanding water polo team they've had year after year, another championship in the Pacific League yesterday. Onside kick put on, and it'll stop the clock. They say with 1 second. Oh, so perhaps, we'll have time for one more play. And Larry, do you throw a Hail Mary right now if you're doing that?
Sure you do. Why not? You may get a pass interference.
And then, of course, the play the half can't end on a penalty. Well, put it up there. Big right, little Mike Wright, huh?
Indeed. Well, they're saying the clock expired.
So, indeed, we have come to the end of one. We've come to the end of the first half of play. A wild, woolly first half we have seen with the score. Glendale 7 and John Muir Mustangs 10 at the half. It was a 73-yard punt return that put the Mustangs on the board first. Jason Alline came in and kicked the extra point, and it made it 7-0. But then, on a guard-eligible sort of like play.
No, see, Gamal, the rule states that you can pick up a fumble and run with it. But what he did, he snapped the ball and he set it down. The center took off, the guard picked it up and ran right behind him. He drops back like he has the ball, and the camera crew, you, myself, and everybody else was fooled. Just for a moment.
Yeah, you know, now I can understand what they did.
Okay.
Way they explained it. I tell you, so it's a design play. He sets the ball down and pick it up, and it's like the guard is ramping down all the way down to the 2-yard line, where after that, Oxford takes it in for the score, and ball game is all tied up after extra point attempt is good by Glendale, 7-7. Then the Mustangs quarterback Andy Colbert, scrambling on a pass attempt, Larry, makes a great individual effort to get the ball all the way down inside the 20-yard line, where Rennie Analine then comes in to do the honors, and we've got ourselves a 10-7 ball game at halftime. And Larry, big guy, I know you got a strip throat there, but you're pretty upset with some of the things you've seen here tonight.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Gamal, really, you know, I've sat back, and a lot of people say, Larry, you know, you're pretty conservative. Gamal's the one that goes after people. I'm not going after anybody, but people got to realize that this team has a lot of speed, first of all. And like I've always said, and people said, you can't coach speed. If you've got speed, utilize it. I mean, they've been running this double tight end set. The field, what they're doing is shrinking down the field. And so, you know, Saladin has to go in between. And for a guy that's averaging close to 150 yards, but you must remember, out of those 150 yards, he's breaking two or three runs for big yards. This kid's only averaging maybe 3 yards a carry.
Well, you know, one thing I think is very significant here in the first half of play, the Mustangs did not have the ball too many times.
No, they didn't.
Ball control was pretty much controlled by Glendale.
And they've only thrown the ball one time. And, you know, there's no balance there. I don't really see the balance there. And you got to have, yes, I can understand you want to be a run-oriented team. Well, Coach Schumacher said the same thing. I'm a run-oriented team. He's got they found a record at 1,700 yards. Well, yeah, they're running the ball. But at the same time, he's got Mike Wright averaging 30 yards a catch.
Okay, we're back here at halftime. It was really shocking to see, first of all, his career to end, and towards the end in the fashion that it did. Literally, I cried yesterday as I sat in front of the TV and listened to the things that he said, but I guess it was a way of God telling us that AIDS is a serious disease that we need to deal with, and whether it took someone as positive and as big as Magic to portray that message is it's really, you know, hard for us to deal with. It's really for me to deal with. Demetrius, when you first heard Demetrius Collier and Josh Vaughn joining us here at halftime, and we're just about ready now for the start of the second half of football, Larry, but you know, it's great to be able to talk with the kids, and you know, that's one thing out of this whole traumatic experience that, you know, we can only hope and pray for, is that the positive things and the messages that the sincerity and seriousness of this terrible disease can come out of the awareness and education, so that we can make some positive and better steps for the future.
Indeed, Gamal, and you know, there's so many people, you know, that's in Magic's corner, and I think that, like they said in the paper, and so many people said it, if anybody can make a difference, Magic is the man that can make a difference. He's just closed one chapter and opened up another.
Well said, Larry, and as we are about to open up another chapter in high school football with the second half of this one, the John Muir Mustangs lead it 10-7 over the Glendale Dynamiters. And the second half of football just ready to get underway right now. The Mustangs, Larry, will have the ball at the start of this half, and it's a good thing because they haven't had the ball too often.
Well, Gamal, when you speak of having the ball, you will not believe this, but sometimes you speak of time of possession. Glendale had the ball for 20 minutes and 39 seconds. Muir had the ball for exactly 3 minutes and 21 seconds. So Muir has not had the ball at all. They've been 3 and out. And that's not going to get the job done. Colbert has had 4 rushes for 63 yards. Saladin has carried the ball twice for 8 yards, Gamal.
The Mustangs will have Andy Colbert and Saladin McCullough back deep to receive the kickoff. A squib kick that bounces into the hands of Colbert. He'll go right up the middle, runs into his own teammates, and the Mustangs will have the ball on about the 30-yard line. And Larry, you know, Colbert has been running back kicks, and that's something that's kind of odd. The quarterback of your squad running back punts and kicks there. You know, when you think about all those running backs the Mustangs have, I always just kind of wondered about that.
Well, you know, there's kicks, there's punts. You know, for a while there he was playing a little cornerback. He's their jack of all trades, man. but if he goes down, if you speak of trouble, they would be in deep trouble.
I mean, you think of guys like Maurice Simpson, who's an outstanding running back, Lindsey Williams, and those guys, but I don't know. We go first down and 10. The handoff goes to Saladin McCullough. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Host of dynamite tacklers down there on the play.
Yes, indeed.
Including number 50, Brian Valide.
And Friedman.
Friedman wearing number 81 tonight. His jersey, of course, was snatched up by the dog. Found out a little earlier.
Not the THS dog, huh?
No, not the Bulldog, but I tell you, we'll see the Bulldogs next week in action. They're going to take on a team from across town called the Mustangs. They meet every year, Larry. I don't know if you know about that. There's a handoff right there. It gets up to the line of scrimmage. Pick up of maybe 1 or 2, and the Mustangs are stalwart. Thrash. Stop.
Their progress has been impeded. Okay.
Here at the start of the second half, they're trying to go up the middle and off guard and tackle. They're not getting much. Now it's going to bring a 3rd and 6 situation. Of course, this Mustang offense is an explosive one. They can explode at any minute. Of course, Saladin McCullough now at the deep step back. They go option right. But no, great pursuit. The option right goes nowhere.
Well, Gamal, what you want and what Glendale's doing, everybody has an assignment. If everybody just stays in their lanes, you know, they're shooting the gaps, but they're not over-pursuing. I mean, there's not a whole lot of trickery and a whole lot of creativity in the Mustang offense. You know, it's going to be Colbert on a option. It's going to be Saladin off tackle or a counter move. That's really about it. 4 or 5 basic plays, and they want to run those plays down your throat. If it doesn't work, the Mustangs are going to come up short.
4th and 10 now for the Mustangs, and they are going to be forced to punt this one. Derek Norman back to do the honors for the Mustangs.
And Colbert is kind of limping just a little bit on the sideline trying to get that leg together. Gamal looked like he took a shot there.
Well, Larry, that kind of, you know, goes to the point we were making. There's flags on the play, and Norman boots one up to about the 40 before Pathan Rucker makes a fair catch, but we'll have to wait and see what the call is. Indeed, Andy Colbert, that is, has a noticeable limp now on the sidelines, Larry.
Well, that's not a good sign for the Mustang fans or the coaches or the players. But you know, he's such a very competitive young man, Gamal. Very competitive. He's okay. He'll just walk it off. Illegal procedure against the Mustangs. They declined it.
So now, with the Mustangs with a 10-7 lead, we'll have to turn up the defense as the Dynamiters from Glendale High will have possession. But Larry, here in the first series in the second half, the Mustangs not impressive at all.
No, they've gone 3 and out each time, and they have no continuity at all from that offensive team at all tonight.
Callister calling the signals. The handoff goes to Rucker, who dashes across midfield. Check that, make it to 45-yard line, dashes across the line of scrimmage for a pickup of 4 or 5 on the play.
Well, you know, you got to give that defensive team of Glendale a lot of credit, Gamal. They're doing their jobs, you know. They're not a real big team or overpowering team. But everybody has an assignment, like I said earlier, and they're doing it well. You stop Saladin McCullough, you stop the Mustangs as of right now.
8:50 to go here in the third quarter. Rucker off tackle. Strong run by Rucker. It's going to be close to a dynamiter first down.
Well, right now, Gamal, it's just power versus power. They're just going to run straight at you right now. Rucker really didn't have the ball in his hands a lot the first half, so they're going to pump him up a little bit more. And as you can see on the replay, Gamal, there's nothing fancy, just a straight dive with Rucker off tackle. Does a real good job. They're going to measure now to see if you pick up the necessary first down.
Indeed they will, Larry. And it's going to be close, all on the spot.
Well, from this angle, Gamal looks like he's defensive.
And you know Coach Shoemaker, Larry, is going to go for it. And why not, huh?
Oh, 3rd and 1. It's a great place. In fact, Gamal, this is not a bad place here for a little play action and to maybe hit right, because you know that the defensive line is going to be tight in there.
No, but it's 3rd and 1. I don't think they'll quick kick this one.
I don't think they'll quick kick. I don't either. If they do, I'm out of here.
3rd and 1.
Like I said, Gamal.
Yes, indeed. A great call, and they have a step with White. Oh!
You see, Gamal, you got to realize that's what's called creativity. It's 3rd and 1. Even if they don't make it, they're going to come right back, and they're going to pop it for the 1 yard.
Sure they will, Larry. Great call, call.
You don't have to be a genius to figure that out.
No, not indeed.
But you got to stay in touch with the game.
A great call as they hit Mike Wright for the long one. Gets the ball all the way down to the 19-yard line as Larry Cole packs himself on the back. But really, though, Larry, that's what you want to do. You got 2 shots to get the first down. Why not?
Exactly. It's a great call down there.
Catch him off guard. 1st and 10. Ball on the 19. Hand off to Rucker. Oh, he's upended.
Yes, indeed, by John Long.
Big John Long coming up with a hard hit to pick up and still maybe about 2 or 3 on the play. Rucker has had to work for everything tonight, man.
Yes, he has. Let's take another look, Gamal, and see where Rucker is upended. Oh, right there. There's the pass play right there. See, like I said, Gamal, sends out there one-on-one. Everybody's packed. You know, the whole defensive line is packed in tight, looking for the short run. And he comes back.
Murray Simpson finally knocks him out of bounds, Larry, but Wright he's had to step a couple of times tonight. Back to pass now, Callister. Nobody. Good defense that time.
He shook Rod Jones.
Move! Oh, my. Nathan Callister, 6'1", 160, senior quarterback, makes one heck of a move. Gets the ball all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, there was a little shake and a little bake that time, Gamal. He does an excellent job. Let's take a look, Gamal. Let's see a little shake right here. Well, right here, he drops back. He's trying to find right on the quick slant, but he doesn't find him. Just decides to pick it up and run with it, and a little shake there just to freeze Jones.
And it was excellent coverage by Simpson down there, but a great job of improvising by Callister.
Here comes Rucker.
Rucker down, going off tackle, strong, hard run, good crunching hit. And the level has really picked up right now. Down there on the stop, Stewart.
Well, Kevin Snell was the first one to meet him head up, and I tell you, he put a hat on him, but Rucker's so strong. As you can see right here, Gamal, it's coming right into your living room. Right there's a big crunch. Along with 42, Mosley.
2nd and 4 now. Ball inside the 5-yard line. Make it to 4.
Very impressive drive.
The Dynamiters come out in scoring territory.
Well, they've come out exploding.
The handoff is to Rucker. The second man through. Touchdown, Glendale. The fans from Glendale go wild.
Well, I tell you, that was a nice block there that time by Santos. The left tackle does a good job of clearing it out.
And the Glendale fans really like what they see thus far. They come out in the second half in impressive fashion.
Well, Rucker has 22 carries to come off for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And, of course, it's only 6:51 into the third quarter.
Well, Gamar, it has to be more than just 3 plays and out for the Mustangs. They're not going to get the job done that way. He gets it in. The Roach gets it in.
The Roach man himself, Edward Norzian, 655-pounder, gets that one in there. And now the score 14-10. Glendale on top. This game puts first place by your name. Temporarily, that is. But this game, of course, really has a lot of weight to do with who will be the Pacific League champs this season.
Yeah, well, both of these teams are going to be in the playoffs. There's no doubt about that. But, you want to win that league championship. Lisa, you get a, I don't want to use the word, a what?
You get a patch, for one thing.
Well, yeah, you get your patch, you get your bragging rights, but also, you get a little easy one. And these guys looking for a ring.
In the playoffs.
Yes, as far as the ranking is concerned.
Well, right now we've got Saladin McCullough and the quarterback, Andy Colbert, back deep to receive for the Mustangs, who are down now 14-10. A swift kick bounces into the hands of Smith. Smith running hard straight ahead to about the 35-yard line before he's finally brought down by a host of dynamiters tacklers.
Good field position for the Mustangs.
Well, the Mustangs now have to take advantage of what they have. We have not seen the ball in the air that much also, Larry.
Well, they don't really, right now, they really don't have what's called the capabilities of throwing the ball up in the air, Gamal, because they're only using one wide out. They're running the double tight end set. Right now, they're in the double tight end set now. The fullback, backfield.
McCullough goes up the middle again, across the 40-yard line. Make it to 42 before he's finally brought down. A pickup of about 4, as they say. 2nd and 6 now for the Mustangs.
Well, I think this is a very, very important series here. If they go out 3 and out again, Gamal, and with the momentum right now that Glendale has, they know they can score. They're going to march right back down again. And I really believe at this point in time, 11 points may be a little bit too much for the Mustangs to overcome. If they fall back 11 points early in this game.
Roger Smith, Mosley, and McCullough in the backfield for the Mustangs. Double tight end set. Handoff goes to Smith. He plows his way up for what looks like a Mustang first down, but hold everything. There are flags on the play. Flags on the play.
Looked like he came in just a little late, Gamal, on that hit. To this point, we really can't tell, but that's what it looks like. Looks like a personal foul. Yes, it is. That was a late hit, Gamal.
So the Mustangs get a break here in the second half. 14-10 the score. The Mustangs behind. Glendale on top. Baton Ruckers goes off tackle to give the Dynamiters the lead. Moments ago. And now the Mustangs now trying to move the ball downfield and keep the momentum alive. 5:33 to go in the third. Ron Jones. Flags on the play, Larry. Ron Jones is in motion, or was he trying to get off the field? Mustangs might have had too many men out there.
No, he was in motion. But they're going to call illegal procedure on him.
So Jones comes off now, and Mustangs have 10 players out there now. Somebody will probably be bringing in the play, huh?
Illegal motion. Muir. Stewart checking into the game now and bringing in the play.
.5:23 to go here in the third quarter. Makes it a 1st and 15 situation. The ball on the 45-yard line of Glendale. Andy Colbert calling the signals. McCullough, Smith, and Stewart in the backfield. McCullough! Breaking tacklers across the 40-yard line. Good game.
Well, once again, McCullough's averaging about 3 yards a crack, and, it's just a matter of time before he breaks that big one. But right now, they're really containing McCullough and doing a heck of a good job on him.
Going to make a 2nd and 8 situation now for the Mustangs. 4:45 and counting. Handoff, no. Fake handoff, quarterback rollout. Colbert in trouble, and he's brought down for a loss. Heads up play. Heads up play down there, Larry.
Yes, indeed. I'm
trying to locate the number.
Looks like his number is 36, I believe. I'm not positive. These guys are starting to get pretty dirty right now in the Dust Bowl. That's what Jeff Perini calls it. Right there, Gamal, as you can see, Colbert's just scrambling, and he's lost. He's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
4 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Third quarter, Gamal. Not in the ball game.
Oh, that's right. Third quarter, folks. Don't go anywhere. Colbert flushed out of the pocket. That time he throws the ball to get rid of it. Dangerous pass, nonetheless. And Larry, the Mustangs will now have to go back on defense. As it is 4th and 15. And they'll bring out the punting unit.
Well, Derek Norman's done a real good job of punting tonight. I mean, that's not what you want to see out there. Is your punter out there having a great night. You don't want him out there punting at all.
A squib kick takes a good Muir bounce. Flags on the play. Oh, my. Ball in and
I
out.
believe the ball might have hit a Mustang player, Gamal. That's why you're seeing the flag thrown.
Hassan Rucker had it bounce off of his leg and almost loses it, but there are several flags down here on the field now, Larry.
Well, here's Derek Norman. You know, he's looks like right about there. Yeah, looks like he hit Bonity on his right shoulder, Gamal. Well, Gamal, your thoughts?
Well, I tell you, this one has been a wild and woolly one indeed. Kind of raggedy game. A lot of penalties that we've seen here tonight. And the Mustangs now is going to really depend on this defense, how they can step it up. They've got to stop the offense of Glendale, give their team a chance to put more points on the board. Here we go with the passing situation again. White one-on-one. He's had to step all night. Has it again. Oh! In and out of the hands, but there's flags on the play. Maybe pass interference on Simpson. Larry, time and time again on the one-on-one coverage, we have seen Mike Wright wide open.
Well, first of all, you know, Mike Wright runs a 4-4, you know, and he's one-on-one. It's awfully hard. I mean, Maurice Simpson is out there on the highway by himself one-on-one. There's no free safety to come over and help out. There's no communication. He's out there on his own. I mean, that's a lot of pressure and a lot of responsibility to put a corner out there one-on-one with one of the best statistic-wise receivers in the league.
Time and time again, when he's gotten that step, and on the few catches that we've seen him make, sensational catches indeed, he's always had to stop, come back for
Right,
the ball.
exactly.
There.
Well, the ball's been underthrown just a little bit. I mean, that's a tribute to the Mustangs front four trying to put pressure on him. I mean, but you've got to be able to come out there, and he needs some help out there.
Look at that. That kind of ball right in the hands. Good recovery.
Rucker.
For Rucker now. On first down, plows his way across the line of scrimmage. His helmet.
Good hit that time by Levon Smith, the sophomore.
Smith comes up.
He's going to be a good one, Gamal.
Makes the hit down there. Only a sophomore. You're right, Larry. Of course, last month I had an opportunity to play a little one-on-one basketball.
Well, this is a play prior that Gamal, and as you can see right there.
Oh, yeah. See, he had to step. Ball was underthrown.
Yeah.
And I didn't see much of a pass interference on that particular call.
I didn't either. Look like he just plain old dropped the ball.
Yeah. I tell you, Simpson did a good job of recovering to get
Indeed.
to the ball, and the ball just goes in and out of hands of Wright.
See, but the thing that Maurice has to do, since he's out there one-on-one with the ball, he's got to, the very moment he sees Wright turn and look for the ball, he's got to turn and make the adjustment also.
Levon Smith, the sophomore, I was starting to say, has a good time of shooting around with him in the gym a couple weeks. He's really focused. Only a sophomore, but that time the play gets stacked up right at the line of scrimmage again. Rucker stacked up by
Bonity,
Long, and Mosley down there. The Mustangs now try to dig in at midfield, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 situation. And right now, Larry, you have to think the momentum going in the favor of Glendale.
Indeed, along with the time of possession, and like in that first half, Gamal, Muir had the ball for 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Glendale has the ball for 20 minutes and 31 seconds. You're not going to get the job done that way.
3rd and 2, the call. Hand off to Rutger, who tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. Larry, that's going to be little or no gain.
Well, Mosley does a good job that time of shooting the gap that time, and he makes a great individual effort that time, Gamal, in stopping Rutger. It's going to be 4th and 1. Looks like I think Shoemaker's going to go for it.
Now with a minute 50 to go and counting. 4th and 1.
Milton checks in. Levon Smith comes out.
Smith looks like he might be a little shaken up if Chris Milton does check in there. 4th and 1. The handoff.
First man
through. Shot right at the line. Now it's all about a marking. It's about the way they spot the ball.
Indeed. Really didn't fool me, but that one's going to be awfully close.
Max Ocon. Max Ocon. He's the fullback there, and I believe he was the ball carrier. Those jerseys right now of Glendale are so muddy. From our vantage point, we cannot tell who's who.
You know, Gamal, I thought Jeff Trini wrote an outstanding article in a paper about a week ago about the situation here at the Pasadena, at PCC, as far as the 4 high schools using this field along with PCC, and they didn't make it.
For the Mustangs hole, and a big break, a big stand for Muir as the offense now for the first time all season long, Larry. I've never seen that kind of excitement out of the Mustang team. They run out on the field, a few high fives by the players, and this season I believe that's something that's been lacking in this Muir Mustang.
Well, there really hasn't been a whole lot of electricity. I've been on the sideline 2 or 3 times with the team. I just haven't felt that electricity that's usually there. It's been kind of solemn at times.
It really has, and my sentiments exactly. Of course, we've talked about that, Larry, and I really haven't seen it. But now maybe the Mustangs can turn things around, turn their season around. And Saladin McCullough is stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. That time, Mustangs got caught when Glendale was sending everybody there.
Well, yes, they are, because they know that Saladin McCullough is going to carry that ball. I mean, Gamal, really, you got to call a spade a spade. This is not a very creative offensive team. It's really basic. You're running Saladin off left guard, right guard, and he's got 3 or 4 plays, and that's really about it.
And of course, he's most dangerous on the sideline where he can turn on that speed. Now here's the option. In a pit. Saladin turning the corner. Cross midfield. Still on his feet. And again, a pickup, but there's 3, 4 flags down there, Larry, all over the place. But that's where you want to see Saladin McCullough.
Exactly.
But that time, the dangerous thing about it is they gave him the ball in the option. This one apparently is going to be against Muir. It's going to come back. But they gave him the ball on the pitch out in the quarterback option. But Larry, I like to see somebody right and left with Saladin. Get some blockers out in front of him, and he'll make things happen.
Well, you want to, if you can, stretch the defense, Saladin.
Yeah.
You're packing everything in tight with 2 tight ends. So everybody's packed in tight right from the start. I mean, if you had a couple wide receivers out there, one on both ends, it's going to spread the field out. You spread the field out, that gives Saladin and those great backs the opportunity of cutting back, stretching the field out, picking a hole, and going.
And again, we have not seen many passes tonight for the Mustangs.
You've seen 2.
Of course, the Mustangs are a run-oriented team. They like to put the ball in the hands of their back and keep shoving it down your throat. But this time, a penalty is going to stack the odds up against them way back there. It's going to put the ball back on their own 37-yard line. Make it to 34 yards.
Right here. Here's Copeland pitching to Saladin McCullough, who does a real good job just trying to stretch the defense out, trying to find the hole. He's tipping and tapping and just trying to fight for every little extra yard he can possibly get.
Ball on the 34. Here's another pass play. Has the receiver, but waits to throw it. Now they're Stewart in the open. Stewart makes the catch. Oh, my. Larry Cole. They get the ball all the way down to the 25-yard line. And hello. Maybe they're listening to it.
Well, maybe somebody has a little small No comment, Gamal. Great throw by Colbert. Good catch by Stewart.
And a great call as well. They finally get the senior all-purpose player out there in the open.
Indeed.
And And actually there, he had to come back to that throw. As we come to the end of 3 quarters of play, now we go into the 4th quarter with the Mustangs threatening to score. The 4th quarter, the Mustangs are down 10-14. The Dynamiters on top 14-10. But there you see the score. But it's really great to see the Mustangs now opening this thing up a little bit. They go to Danny Stewart, and Dinko makes the grab. Actually had to come back for it, or else he's gone on the fly post pattern. And Andy Colbert, who we've seen on a few occasions there, he'll put the ball in there if you give him an opportunity.
Well, yeah, I think that first of all, Gamal, it was a rap on him supposedly that he couldn't throw the ball, and you got to throw it in order to find out if you can throw it or not. But I tell you right now, Gamal, what we're going to do, we're going to treat the Mustangs with a little bit of candy here. Why not? I think they've done a good job. Why don't you go over to that side over there, Gamal, and let's start something. Why not? Okay, I'll do it myself.
We go to live action, 1st and 10. Mustangs now with the ball in scoring territory.
Once they score, Gamal.
Handoff to Solomon McCullough again off the guard. McCullough just trying to skip, daggle, and find something open running room. Second and 6 now for the Mustangs. Colbert. The handoff. First man through Smith. Handoff to the first man through Smith. And Smith. Larry Cole now throwing treats out to the audience up here. There you see Larry Cole right up here with me, starting what is probably a melee down out there as he's throwing candy treats out there, trying to get this Mustang crowd fired up.
We're trying to get them pumped up, Gamal. We'll do whatever we have to do.
The handoff up the middle to Lindsey Williams. Haven't heard his number called that much tonight as Larry Cole still showing his arm.
Well, maybe they'll take a page out of my arm.
Right.
I've got the cameramen up here. They want some candy.
They're fighting over it. In fact, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameramen in there, and they're all trying to get a piece of candy here. So the crowd now really going wild as Larry Cole now starting a mess down there. First and 10. The handoff to the first man through. Lindsey Williams gets nowhere. Larry Cole now has got everybody looking up top here waiting for more candy. The whole band is turning around getting candy instead of watching the game, Larry. Look what you started here.
Well, I'm trying to get the crowd pumped up.
Wait till a break in the action before you do it. The Mustangs now with 2nd and 12, 9:57 to go. The handoff goes to Saladin McCullough. Oh, crunching tacklers down there by Glendale.
Well, that was a nice hit that time. Right now, Gamal's 3rd and 10.
So with the third and 10 situation, Larry, I hope they don't go to a quick punt, huh?
Okay.
Bad host.
Bad host. That's been discussed and talked about already now. I think the point's been made.
Well, we know that Jason Analine can kick a field goal in this range, but the Mustangs want to score. The option, good call. The cutback by McCullough, nowhere to go. Great pursuit by Glendale. And Larry, now what do?
You kick it.
You go for that three-pointer?
Yeah, you kick it now. You don't want to come up empty. I think, and they're well in analyze range.
Right now, I'd like to remind our folks at home, you're watching PCAC Channel 56 Sports. As we come back to live action, here's the three-point attempt. Flags on the play. The kick was good, but there were flags down there, and we'll have to see as they wave it off. Could be a little illegal motion against the Mustangs. Larry, the illegal procedure is to call against Muir.
They've got to kick it again.
And the Mustangs now will have to do that whole thing all over again. So this thing is really turning into a nail biter with 8:39, a lot of time indeed. But the 14-10 is the score, and the Mustangs are trailing the Dynamiters from Glendale High. A Pacific League championship is at stake here in this ball game. Larry Cole and yours truly, Jamal Smalley, here at Corral Field on the campus of Pasadena City College, where right now Rennie Jason Analine will have to do the honors one more time. It's going to be close to a 19, it's going to be about a 19-yard attempt. Has to juggle and step. It's blocked.
Bad snap.
Hell, oh my.
Bad snap.
Michael Perry juggled the ball on the snap as he was the holder, tried to get it down, and Rennie Analine could not get the thing off as it was blocked. The Mustangs cannot capitalize.
Well, let's take another look tomorrow, see if we can see exactly what happened. Just a great effort.
Larry, I tell you, right now the Mustang offense, though, has really been stalled, and I really would like to see, and of course, we can second guess all we want up here, and it's really, not fair. But I would like to see Saladin McCullough, get that pitch and get around the end if possible.
Rucker
now is going up the middle, and of course Glendale wants to just run some time out, so they're going to keep the ball right up the middle.
Well, they're going to run, Rucker straight ahead, but he has the ability, to break along with just like Saladin McCullough. And there's two ways to do it. You try to get a quick hitter up the middle. If not, you sweep him and let him take his own hole.
Yeah, I like him on the sweep because he can really read the blockers real well. But also the passing game of the Mustangs can open a lot of things up as well. But right now the defensive unit has to dig in. 2nd and 8.
Here he
the
comes.
pitch to Rucker. Rucker getting around in, trying to, but Derek Norman.
Derek Norman does a great job.
Big Derek Norman comes up and makes a heads-up open field tackle. Derek Norman, only a junior, but he's 6'1", 200 pounds, Mary. And, I think, Derek Norman he's having an outstanding season on defense. But, here's another guy, you look at next year, in fact, he's somebody who can really look forward to on offense.
Well, let's take a look right here, Gamal. He sees Rucker sweeping right there. He just shoots the gap, comes up. Good containment. Doesn't let him get outside, wraps him up real well.
Norman, a heads-up, all-purpose player also. He can go offense, defense. He can play a number of positions for you. A lot of potential. Now the Mustang defense must dig in with 3rd and 7. A very big play right here. The pitch to Rucker. And it's going to be an option pass. Back to the quarterback. Oh, my. Just right out of the outreach hands of Nathan Callister, but great imagination by Glendale there.
Well, yes, indeed, but I tell you, who really makes that play is Maurice Simpson, because if he doesn't stay home, I think he read it and finally realized that Callister was coming out. He comes over to cover. If not,
well, Callister was open. He had a step
better be off the field.
And right now it's going to bring up a punting situation. The Mustangs will have the ball with great field position. They kick the ball to Colbert, who now gets close to it and then backs off. That's very dangerous, Larry.
Well, that's not too bad at that position because Gamal, no one's down there with him, So, he had a choice to try to pick it up, but the ball was going out of bounds, so no one was around.
So, with 6:29 to go here in the ball game, the Mustangs are trailing by 4. They'll have the ball on their own. Oh, make it to 37-yard line, and it's going to be a big, big series right here. Mustangs want to get on track.
Well, from this point out, Gamal, you've got to realize that maybe there's a good possibility that they may not get the ball, but maybe 2 more times at the most. So they've got to make something happen now.
6:29, a lot of time. Oh, mixed up in the backfield. The pitch goes to McCullough. Not much to go with that time.
Reverses
his field. Great block! Great block at the line of scrimmage, but great open field tackling. Try to identify that player on the tackle, Larry.
Well, McCullough does a good job. He makes a 7-yard run. He makes a 7-yard run look like about a 20-yard run.
John Cole made a great open field tackle, Larry. John Cole, only a junior, but he's the running back we were talking about earlier.
Indeed, and the cornerback. And right there.
Look at that. Oh, great block. Is now Sally has gone up the sideline. And Cole, 5'10", 155-pound junior running back, You know, I heard a lot of talk about it. My good buddy Leandro Graham, watching at home, says Muir will win by 10. He told me a lot about Sean Cole last week. He said, watch for that guy. There's encroachment. So my scout, Leandro Graham, there tells me that Cole is somebody to watch for. A great, outstanding athlete, great physical ability. And that time, if he doesn't make the heads-up tackle on Solly's gone on the sideline.
Indeed, Gamal. Right now, this encroaching 5 yards, and right now,
big break for the Mustangs.
Big break for the Mustangs. They're on the 50-yard line. The clock is running.
Well, Larry, right now, let me ask you this. The clock's running at 5:30 and counting. What do you call it for the Mustangs? What do you want to do right now to get in that end zone?
I just want to maintain my offense, Gamal, and I got to go more than just 2 yards of crack. You know, so if I'm going to run the ball, I want to make the right running play. Right now, Mosley is in motion. Spreading the field out. And that's what you want to do.
Oh,
to
great
get him
move
a crack.
by Saladin. Touchdown, Muir. Oh, touchdown, Muir. Oh, my. Oh, my.
And Gamal is
from the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs score with the Saladin McCullough nifty move right at the line. Right at the line. 5:11 to go here in this ball game.
great run. Great run. Right there. There's McCullough right there. He's gone.
Jason Alline will come on to do the extra point honor. It is no good. It is no good, Larry.
A field goal can beat you.
Oh my, what a crucial play.
Well, Gamal, first of all, what sets this up is Mosley gone in motion. And what happened was, it's like we talked about earlier, it stretched the defense out and it brought the linebacker over on Mosley.
Saladin McCullough just does an exceptional job of running, though, Larry, right at the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs go out on top 16-14 with 5:11 to go, Larry, but the extra point attempt was not successful, and that could prove to be costly in this ball game, as we've seen. Glendale will attempt to kick the field goal.
Okay, right there. First of all, he bounced off of Roger Smith, which does a good job, and after that, he just picks his hole and, hey, let him go. Wind him up and let him go, Gamal.
Well, to the credit of the Mustang offensive coordinators, they didn't change anything. Right up the gut with that call. That time they cracked one for a big one.
Well, the different wrinkle was putting Mosley in motion. That was the little wrinkle that time. Because what happened was it took a linebacker and moved him out. Or a safety man, either one.
So now with 5:11 to go, the Mustang defense now called upon to really close it up. The ball on the 20-yard line as Derek Norman once again doing an exceptional job of kicking the ball for the Mustangs. Rucker now. He stops the line of scrimmage, turns and looks, tries to spin around, but here come the Mustang tacklers to stack him up. In there is Chris Milton. Milton, a senior, 5'9", 170-pounder. Chris Milton makes the initial hit to stop him. 4 minutes, 40 to go in the first quarter. First quarter, Larry. I want to start all over. Fourth quarter. This game has come down to a nail-biter. Mustang now a little prevent defense. Safeties are way, way back. Fumble! The Mustangs recover. Andre Morton on the ball, on the play. And the Mustangs with a big, big turnover down here. They'll have the ball on their own 22-yard line. So the Mustangs now is the time they do want to run the ball. Off guard, off tackle, just run that clock out. Nothing fancy, just ball control. Perhaps gives Jason Analine another opportunity to kick a field goal, Larry.
Indeed.
The quarterback Andy Colbert gone all the way, goes with the long count. And they'll get too much time, but they don't mind on that time there. I think they just wanted to run it down as much as possible. They wanted to get the playoff, though.
Okay, thank you. Gamal was going to say they don't want to get the playoff.
Yeah, they do want to get the playoff. That time it took a little too much time to develop. It's going to make it a 1st and 15 ball on about the 27. Fourth quarter, Larry Cole and Gamal Smalley here at Hurrell Field, campus of PCC. For tonight's Pacific League football contest, 2 undefeated Pacific League teams going at it. Now here's a timeout by Muir. A timeout by Muir, Larry. That's kind of odd. Mustangs want to run the clock out right now. This time they're going to call timeout to just really get themselves together here. There you see offensive coordinator Virgil Grant talking things over.
Well, I think it's important right now just for him to tell his troopers right now, you know, let's not make mistakes in here. We can't afford a fumble. The defense has played great, you know, and right now it's a gut check time. And these guys have got to suck it up right now, Gamal, for 3 minutes and 54 seconds, and the league championship will be won right here on this field.
Well, you know, Larry, you say the league championship will be won right here on this field. Of course, we've got another week of football to go, and stranger things have happened now. Let's set the stage now.
Okay, then the worst that can happen is that Muir will be co-champions.
Right.
That's the worst. But if they win next week, they're outright league champions regardless what Glendale does. But if they lose next week and Glendale wins, well, they'll both end up 4-1. Here comes McCullough right at you for about a 4-yard pickup.
Going to make it second down now. And depending on where they're spotted, second and 10, second and 11. Well, let's see now. The penalty, Larry, they say that it's going to make it second and 19. Which is kind of strange. It was second and 15, wasn't it?
I thought it was, but let's wait.
Right, yeah, second and 9.
There you go. Yeah, pick up a 6.
Pick up a 6 on the play, second and 9. Lindsey Williams in the ball game now, and the handoff goes to Lindsey. Oh, he's met right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, in fact, a loss on the play. On the stop, it's so hard to tell. Could be number 50.
It's like 56. It's so hard, Gamal. Sean Tall, looks like Tall right there. Biff meets Williams right at the line of scrimmage.
You talk about the field out here, Larry, and I want to get into that in a minute, but now it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Mustangs. Double tight ends, everything is tight. Mosley down, goes in motion once again. McCullough with a little delayed counter play, almost like a draw. McCullough, a big game for Saladin. That one's going to bring it all the way close to a mere first down.
Well, I tell you, there was 2 great lead blocks that time, one by Roger Smith and the other one, let's take another look, Gamal, but there was 2 great blocks that time. Roger Smith and number 3, Tamario Jenkins, does a great job of leading Saladin McCullough.
Once again, a man in motion, and we see a big gainer. Opening up, spreading it up, as you mentioned, Larry, for the ball carriers to slide through there. And now with a 4th and 1 situation, the Mustangs are going to go for it. Big play here.
I'd run Smith straight up his gut.
Lindsey Williams is stacked up for loss. Oh, my. John Cole coming up. Playing a heck of a game.
Yes, he is.
To make the stop. And Larry, that time, Mustangs decided to go for it as opposed to taking the field goal.
Well, the 4th and 1 it's not the problem. I think it was the call that was the problem. I thought it was a gutsy call, number 1, but I thought that maybe he'd run Smith just straight up the middle for a yard. You got doubles on this side. Nobody's identifying it yet. Now, see, right now, Gamal, they're making a slight mistake.
Back to pass goes Callister. Has the receiver right. Right now wants to get out of bounds, but no, he reverses his field. Has running room. Oh, and perhaps there he made the wrong move. He was sort of like going backwards that time. Mustangs come up to make the hit, including Milton and company.
Well, let's take a look, Gamal. But if Wright would have turned this thing up,
yeah.
no one would have caught it because this kid runs a 4.4. Let's take a look now. First of all, the DB falls down right there. Picks up. That's McCullen, Smith. And right there, should have turned up right there, but he doesn't. Keeps running laterally.
And here comes Dinko to put a hit on.
And Dinko Stewart spells, comes back over and makes the tackle. Great effort by Dinko. Along with Kevin Snell.
So Stewart, of course, who just passed his SAT, real excited about that. Now comes down to make a big tackle.
Once again, Kelsey just drops down. Right there, I can't tell who. But right here, here's Stewart right there. Now he comes over and makes the big hit on him. Wright never turned it up.
Wright could have had maybe 10 more yards on that catch, Larry. Instead, trying to make more out of it. Gets the ball to about the 27, their own 27. First and 10, nonetheless, for the Dynamiters. Strong rush. And sack.
John Long. Long time coming, baby, but he's there.
Mustang defenders have, done an exceptional job tonight. That time, there was nobody open, Larry.
Well, it was going to be a throwback. They had Wright on the right-hand side, but he's coming back this way, Gamal, but he couldn't get it off. John Long does a good job. Long plays extremely well tonight, but that's his first sack.
So with a minute to go in the ball game, Mustang defense now trying to hold and trying to hold on to this 2-point lead. And Larry, if you're Coach Shoemaker, what do you do?
Well, we've only got a minute to go. He's definitely going to throw the ball up in the air. I just like Wright. And Kevin Snell needs to back off of him just a little bit.
So now the crowd on their feet here with a minute to go in the ball game. Nathan Callister calling the signal. He goes back to passing a rollout. Has time. Ball tipped, but there's Wright. Wright close to midfield will have the first down, but the clock will stop now as they move the chain. And the hurry-up offense now for Glendale, they're already lined up. They've got the plays called. They called two plays in the huddle area, and they're ready to go.
Yes, they are, and they're coming out with 52 seconds to go.
Back to live action. Oh, a dangerous pass. Looking.
Morton puts a nice little hat on him.
Looking for Cole out of the backfield that time.
Well, Cole was in the slot that time along with Wright this time. The quick slant in.
It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball right at about midfield with 47 seconds to go in this ball game. The John Muir Mustangs trying desperately to hold on. As big Derek Norman comes over to Ron Jones, gives him a high five and says, "It's up to you, baby. Nothing can get past us back here at our deep safety position." Receivers flank wide, left and right. Cross the middle. Crossing pattern, but there's a flag down.
There's a flag. Little bump that time. Little bump that time.
The intended receiver was Hugo Ortega. On the coverage there was Danny Stewart.
Well, it's nail-biting time now. It's crunch time.
43 seconds to go in the ball game.
Well, you couldn't ask for a tougher, better game than this, Gamal. The last game of our telecast as far as Friday night's concerned.
Our last Friday night game of the year. Next week we'll be in the Rose Bowl for the Turkey Tucker.
We hope.
Yeah, there's some confusion as to the game start time.
Right.
We'll keep you posted. 43 seconds to go. And the penalty against the Mustangs. Oh, my. A big one, too, Larry.
Pass interference,
15-yarder.
15-yarder.
Interference was the call, 15 yards. Ball all the way across midfield. Make it to 37 now, yard line of Muir. And remember, 10 more yards, maybe 10, 15 more yards, and the Dynamiters perhaps in field goal range. Oh, so nail-biting time indeed. Nathan Callister calling the signals for the dynamiters. His strong rush coming. Back to pass. Cross the middle. Ball incomplete. We're looking. No flag.
Nice play that time by Simpson. Nice individual effort that time by Simpson.
Simpson right there with White, a crossing pattern and cross the middle. Check that, number 41, the intended receiver.
Well, we'll probably see the end of it, but Maurice Simpson just dives over, never touches the receiver.
Figueroa is the intended receiver that time. 2nd and 10 with 38 seconds to go in the ball
Muir's
game.
been penalized 10 times Gamal for 85 yards, so they've been snake bitten by that flag again.
It is 2nd and 10. 38 seconds. Callister calling the signals. Mustangs with the prevent defense. On the scramble. Back to pass, a little short pattern, goes to White, who gets out of bounds.
Well, you figure about 6, 7 more yards and they'll have a great chance at a field goal.
Makes it a 3rd and 1 situation now. Let's take a look there.
Right there, as you can see, come right to your living room, there's Wright.
In there on the stop, Kevin Snell, who drags him out of bounds. Now the referee spots the ball. 3rd and 1 now, and everybody's on their feet. This game has gone down to the wire. 2 of the Pacific League top teams battling it out right here. Mustangs on top 16-14. There you see the time remaining.
They need a free safety.
Callister back to pass. Looking, throws, incomplete. A big hit put on down there. Oh, they throw a flag. I didn't see it, Larry. I saw Chris Milton come up. Now, Coach, if we can see there, you see that they're explaining to Coach Morris. And what are they saying? That a Mustang player made well, let's sort it out.
I really couldn't tell what happened to Gamal. It looks like
they say a personal foul. A dead ball foul, a sportsmanlike conduct. Larry, it's going to be a big penalty. We don't know exactly who it's on. Everybody's giving us different reports. Let's see if we can pick up anything on the instant replay.
Okay, well, right there, the ball's out of bounds, and
hard to tell. But nonetheless, that is going to make it a 1st and 10 situation. The ball inside the 15-yard line. The Mustang defense now have a tall task on hand as Glendale is knocking on the door. Callister calling the signals. A long count. Cole in motion. He's back to pass. Pass Cole in the flat. Oh! Quarterback keeper. John Long down there on the stop. 19, 18. There you see the time remaining. Ball on the 5. Hurry up offense. But Don Rucker is a deep setback. Callister calling the signals. The handoff is to the first man.
He's not going to have enough time.
Ocon.
Oh, but he's got 1 timeout left.
And they now use the timeout. They're going to bring on the field goal unit, Larry. They use that possession to get the ball centered up at midfield. And right now, the road. Edward Nordanian, 5'6", 155-pounder, will come on to make perhaps the biggest attempt of his young career.
Yes, indeed. There's no 2 ways about it.
He's only a junior. And we've got ourselves a nail biter. Everybody out of their seats. Timeout is on the field. The Mustangs now trying to arrange how they're going to protect this one, Larry. And, well, with it, this one needs no build-up. You know how important this thing is right here. The biggest play of the game. That personal foul, Larry, really was some kind of play.
Well, you've got a number of Mustang players on the sideline huddled up, and I believe they're asking for a little assistance.
5 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying this ball game. Here's the game. The kick is up. It's good. The kick is good. No more time on the clock. Glendale. Glendale's victorious. The Dynamiters are all over the field, and seemingly enough, they have again won the Pacific League Championship with that kick. What excitement, pandemonium here at PCC. Edward Norjanian gets it up. He has great leverage. He gets it right down the center. He gets it right down the center. And it's a touchdown. A touchdown. Check that. A touchdown by Muir, as I started to say. Put the Mustangs on top, but that extra point, that missed extra point, now ever so critical and so crucial here in this ball game.
Well, Zach Gamal, and the fact that on that 4th and 1 when they were stopped down there, you know, very critical play, very, very critical call. You know, I really thought that, I really felt as though they would probably give the ball to Roger Smith just for a quick bang up the middle.
But what excitement, boy, indeed, have we had ourselves excitement here tonight at Pasadena City College. It came down to 5 seconds in the ball game. The Dynamiters smartly got themselves lined up at midfield, and they brought in young Edward Norjanian. He's only 5'6", 155-pound kicker, only a junior, Larry, but he makes himself into a hero with that field goal here tonight. And the Mustangs, you know, quite frankly, they came out tonight. They were really holding. They were really holding right there down there in the crunch time. But a pass interference call, and then, of course, the personal foul, sportsmanlike conduct. We really couldn't see who was called against. I think made the big difference here tonight when they moved the ball with that penalty down there in crunch time, Larry.
Well, they were penalized for exactly 100 yards of the ball, 11 times for 100 yards, especially at the end. They kind of self-destructed. You know, there was a big call down on the other end. It was 4th and 1, and they not really tried to sweep Lindsey Williams, but they ran him kind of wide, and unfortunately, they shot the gap. I really felt at that particular point in time, that was a very, very critical play and a very critical call.
Credit Coach Shoemaker and the outstanding job by the Dynamiters mixing up the pass and run with the victory here tonight. As you see the joy of victory and, you know, perhaps the agony of defeat here tonight with the John Muir Mustangs, who have played so well all season long, only to come down to this heartbreaking loss, 17-16. The Mustangs now must face their crosstown rivals next week. You can best believe they're going to be pumped for that one and really try to get themselves back on track after this heartbreaking loss here tonight to Glendale. And we just want to take this time to thank everybody, our entire crew, doing another exceptional job here tonight, bringing you what was perhaps one of our most exciting contests of the season here with the Glendale Dynamiters coming out on top of the John Muir Mustangs, 17-16. So for Larry Cole and for our director, Kevin Breckner, and engineer Jeff Happ, and the entire crew, we want to thank you all for joining us for this nail biting contest. Hope you'll join Larry and I next week. We don't know the exact times. We think maybe 7 o'clock we'll be down there for our pregame show. We're not sure, however, if we have the probable start time is 8 o'clock, is what they told me from the Rose Bowl, and that is, of course, the turkey tussle. I want to thank all of you, though, for joining us for this ball game. We'll see you next week on the high school game of the week. Thank you, everybody, and good night.